Everyone, it's Chris, the PDX Picker. Welcome back to another edition of Daily Reseller Wisdom. Recently, I talked about receiving negative feedback and how I was kind of frustrated about it because the person that gave me the negative feedback didn't reach out to me first. And I had one person comment and ask me, well, what would I have done if they had reached out to me before leaving the negative feedback? And something that just happened is a great example of what could have happened. I sold a pair of Dan's Co. sandals. Bought them for $5 or $6 at the thrift store and sold them for $40 free shipping. I got a message from the buyer and they attached some pictures showing that the sandals had essentially disintegrated. The soles had completely cracked in multiple places and one of them had broken off completely. The buyer was really nice about it. They said they understood that they were outside of the 30-day return window, but was there anything that I could do about it? Well, in reality, there was nothing that I had to do about it, but there was absolutely no way that I was just going to let them walk away without me trying to help make it better for them. I looked at the sandals. There was no way they were going to be able to use them. I just said, you know what, I'm going to give you a full refund, and I started the refund immediately, and they messaged back and said that this was some of the best service they've received in a long time, which is a little unfortunate because to me, that's the only kind of service that we should be giving as eBay resellers. Now, in the past, I've had a similar situation like this happen. The buyer came at me, they called me a scammer, said I was ripping them off because I sold them a pair of sandals that something happened to them condition-wise. It was outside of the return window, and I'll be honest, I just blocked them and I didn't give them any money. But in reality, that probably wasn't the right thing to do, and that's why moving forward, I'm going to do what all successful resellers do, which is focus heavily on doing the right thing when it comes to customer service. The buyer, through no fault of their own, bought a pair of shoes, sandals in this case, that were completely useless after like one wear. While yes, I have to look at it as a $40 loss to me, really I'm only out $5 to $15 for the cost of the item plus the shipping. But what's more important is you gotta do what's right for the customer. In this case, they were super nice, they were super understanding, and they even said, I realize there's nothing that you have to do because we're outside of the window. But successful, long-term resellers, long-term underlined there, are gonna do the right thing by their customers as many times as they possibly can. And you should too, even if it's hard. It's hard to send those refunds. It's hard to lose money on an item. But that's the cost of doing business, and that's the cost of doing business the right way and the way that long-term successful resellers do it. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to continue to join me on this daily reseller wisdom journey, please subscribe to my channel down below. Good luck with all of your reselling ventures out there. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.